Good morning. How's everybody this morning? Got my creamer, got my coffee, got my spoon. And make some coffee with me. Oh, don't open that one quite yet. I gotta open one right here. That's weird. Oh, so I just woke up and it is cold in here. I knew it was gonna start getting cold right off the big boy. I warm. This thing is so fun. I absolutely love it. It's kind of odd, but yeah. I thought, yeah. If you rub it one way, it turns one color. Anyways, this is very warm and I love it very much. So, ready to make some coffee? Button on. Uh-oh, button on. Sometimes when I move it, it turns off. It turns off every time you lift it. So, off the platform. Oh, it's starting to warm up already. I love this thing. I've had it for a couple of years. Few years. Yeah. I had it before COVID, so that's 3 years. Wow. You know, when you think back in time and you gotta think of 2020, you're like, was it really that long before 2020? It's been a long time ago. 2019, one of the best years I had at work. The last 6 were very good. Very, very good. Drove for a private school. All girls private school. Let's not forget that. I didn't have 2 boys on my bus. Boys get a little rowdy on the bus. Girls can too, obviously, but boys, I think it just comes natural to misbehave on the bus. One bottle of water stuck in the corner. They all like to fall when they get to a certain spot. Roll this up. What's going on, Skippy? Are you excited? What's going on? Ooh, is Dad gonna get you some breakfast? Is he? Go see. He's always excited when Dad's getting ready to go to work because he gets breakfast. He feeds him. He feeds him dog food. I feed him everything else. You know what, babe?
What?
I think I'm gonna switch these chairs. Sound good?
Okay.
Because I know you want that black chair out here. It's more comfortable to sit on, that's for sure. My eyes are running. I'm not crying. I used to cry all the time. When the crying's done and you're still sick, you move on from that, I suppose. This is made of something different than this is. This does not get hot, this does. Why not make the whole thing out of this? You know? Yeah, it kind of gets hot a little bit. Like on the edge. Ooh, that's hot too. I didn't realize that got hot. However, I like the way it warms my hands when it's really, really cold. Oh shoot, I was gonna have Starbucks this morning. And maybe later. Definitely gonna make a mocha in the next day or so. He's getting ready for work. He's ready to go. Yeah. Wish I could work. So bad. I miss it so much. I mean, people are like, there's no way you miss working. No, I do. I loved my job. I loved driving those buses. And I love that so much, I put up with the other stuff. The kids, and, you know, just cheesy. I love the kids too. I think I could describe driving a school bus. It was just the oddest thing. Every time I got in a school bus and started driving it, I had this symphony going off in my head, and dun da da da, you know, like it was just so much fun. I loved it. Every once in a while I got into a tiff with another driver, but not very often. Not another school bus driver, another driver on the road. And nobody wants to be behind the school bus. I understand that. I don't even want to be behind the school bus when I'm driving my car. However, don't have to be as rude as you are mostly. But it's a couple little tips. One time, I gotta tell you this story about this guy. We were battling it out. He didn't want me to let me over. He cut me off. I screamed at him. He flipped me off. I flipped him off back. Told him to kiss my ass. He was driving a box truck too, so he was at work too. And so, anyways, we went back and forth for miles and miles and miles. And we went on so long, by the time we split where we were going, like I was going one way, he was going the other. We were blowing kisses to each other. We were like, bye. Yeah, don't even know the dude, but it was funny. So we were north of downtown Seattle, heading south. We fought all the way from there, from the U District in Seattle, all the way through downtown, all the way through like until we got to almost Tukwila is where we split off. We were all the way. That was funny. He was laughing. I was laughing. Oh, we were fighting too. We were seriously fighting almost the whole way. It was so funny. But I think after spending 35 plus years, 37 I think total, behind the wheel of a school bus, driving through Seattle streets and Bellevue and all that. I mean, you see a lot. You see a lot coming through. I think I've seen it all. But my dog thinks I'm crazy talking to nobody. He does. He stares at me like, who are you talking to? He's staring at me right now. Who are you talking to? Because there ain't nobody there. Yeah. He's waiting for permission. He was eating till something clicked and said, oh, I never got permission from Mom. Honey, you need permission to eat. It's okay. You were so excited to get your food. I know. Okay, you go ahead and eat, please. I'll see. That's what happens when you act like that. He's choking. No, I'm not giving you permission. Nope. No, no. I have to hide my eyes from him. Turn my back. He might eat. There he goes. No, lately I've only been doing it once. I give you permission once and I'm done. It's not my fault that you're psychotic with your food. I wish he wasn't like that. And you know what happened prior to me picking him up? I have no idea, but after I picked him up, the dog that was a bully at my house, he wasn't there for very long after I picked him up. You know, don't you bully that puppy, you know? So I found him a forever home. Like within, how long would you say it took me to find Max a forever home once we brought Skippy home?
About a month.
Yeah. And so that 1 month of his life it stayed with him for 11 years. I don't understand. It's hard to believe that it was just that one thing, you know? And then there was Logan. The whole Logan ordeal. And then there was loser ass Bridget letting him fall down the stairs.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, babe. Have a nice day at work.
Have a nice day here.
Be careful.
I
I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just gonna do some dishes and cook some food. What do you want me to make? You want sloppy joes, hamburgers, spaghetti, what?
Hamburgers, spaghetti, sloppy
Babe.
joes,
Babe, that's 3 meals. I need you to pick one of those.
hamburgers.
Hamburgers, really?
Yeah.
You want the gourmet kind?
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. Text me when you get there.
I will.
Okay. Yeah, we're lifers. We love each other. He loves me. I'm so, what am I trying to say? I'm a lucky person to have this gentleman in my life. Yeah, I'm very lucky. I got a good one. I got a keeper. I say that all the time. Like when a friend's having a baby and I go visit the baby, right? I go see her and the baby. I say, oh my God, he's so cute. He's a keeper. She's adorable. She's a keeper. It's funny. I don't think I've had any friends that has had, now he's doing it again. That has had, I'm going to turn my back. Maybe he'll eat. Like ugly kid, like an ugly kid. I don't remember any of them. But I tell you, I wish I would have been there with my grandson's birth. Yeah, it was. He is adorable. Tiny little thing. He's adorable. But, yeah, he's like 3. He's going to be 4 here in a couple months, January 29th. Oh yeah, he's adorable. Unfortunately, he doesn't live here in Washington State anymore. They moved down to Arizona. But I am planning a trip. I would love to go for Thanksgiving. You know, just like him and I hop on a plane for a day or so, go down for Thanksgiving, cook a nice meal. Yeah. And, well, I'm not going to get into that, but I wish I had a phone number that I don't have. I could call her and ask her for it. right? Right? I don't know. Would that be inappropriate? Would that be stepping out of my bounds? I don't know. Yeah, it's hard because I want to talk about my kids and then I don't want to talk about my kids, you know? I want to talk about them, but I don't want anything bad to happen to them because I talked about them, right? You know what I mean? So, I won't be talking about 'em much. A little bit here and there. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Dave? Oh, you forgot your phone. Scared me. I thought maybe something was wrong with the car. Well, we got to find that key before that fob goes dead.
Well, I don't think it's that it's dead. It's that
It's
the sensor didn't move.
moved it around. Yeah. It's getting
I
$200 to replace that, by the way.
I know.
Probably more if we don't find the key. Love you. You can hear outside the door because the window is open for the air conditioning unit. So I can still talk to him after he's locked the door. It's fine. And if we are arguing about something, we don't fight. You know, we have these debate arguments about things. And 99% of the time he's right because of my memory, but I still argue about it. The funny thing is, the one thing I could remember is how to drive. Never lost that ability. Okay, now I'm concerned. This plant, I believe, is dying right in front of my eyes, right before my eyes. You know, that is dead. Dead. And that, I don't know if I should, it's almost kind of cool the way it's growing. I don't even know what kind of plant it is. But let me show you the plant situation. I have no house plants of my own. So my friend had to move out of her house. And for the three that they were outside as far as I could tell the whole time. I don't know. But look at that. So this top right here broke off. And I put it in the dirt right there. And look at how much it's grown. It's got another leaf down in there. Do you see that leaf down in there growing up? And this is just crazy the way it's like on the stick. The stick looks dead, but the plants are growing out of it. So I think this needs to go back down in the dirt, you know, put the dirt up to there, I think. So this one is doing very well on the windowsill of my apartment. This one, however, I know it looks, but this right here is a new leaf right here. It's growing up. And the soil is bone dry. These, they're not even, look, that's the root of this stick. Or is it just, yeah, see, look, there's no roots. Ugh. Looks like almost like a spider plant. I'm going to see if I can get this damn thing back in some water because the roots are completely gone. Okay, so the roots are gone on this one and this one. This one is one whole one, and it's not looking bad, but it almost looks like a spider plant, but I don't know. So there's that one. I don't think this one has roots. Nope, see? It's just sticking in the dirt. For these two, I should just put them back in water, whatever. And then we have this one right here. Look at this thing. Okay, this one here is new growth. That one is new growth. There's one right here. And then there's this one here that's growing up straight up to the fucking ceiling. So these are growing. This is new. This is new. This is new. And I can't find it. Oh, this one right here is new. This one right here. So, however, look at the tip of that thing. I can't get it there. Look at that. It's growing black. The whole thing. And then it's got like the, see? It's got the leaves coming up. Same with this one. Now this one here is looking, but it feels so dry and brittle. And look at the way it's got the casings turning black and brown. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but if you look, that is definitely a piece of charcoal. That's a piece of burnt something or other. And the roots right here are also burnt. So, and then this root here, it doesn't even look like it's attached to anything. It's so root locked. It's in this little tiny pot that is breaking. It's so brittle. Look, it's so brittle. And a piece broke off and flew over here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I have zero idea of how to take care of a fucking plant. I never took horticulture. I wanted to. My sister did. And that's why I did, because you can't take it, it's the same class I'm going to be in, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So I did not do it. I wish I would have just done it. Anyways. But I didn't take no horticulture class. My hands, oh my God. Every time I touch a plant, it dies. Like, literally, if you go up to a plant and just go on a leaf for a second, and that spot dies. Not kidding. So it's whatever is in my immunity system that plants don't like, animals love, and everything else is really not, you know. Yeah, so I swear to God, animals love me so much. I used to take my sister's poodles to the dog park. Every day we went to the dog park. And it was about a half hour, 45 minutes out of my day. Not a big deal, right? I love those dogs. But all the dogs at the dog park loved me. The people were calling me the dog whisperer and stuff. Now, if I was a dog whisperer, I would have this dog in tip-top mental health shape. But I'm not really a dog whisperer. They just love me. It's not like I can teach them anything. But they don't get really riled up, you know. When you're meeting another pet, you're not standing next to their food, you know. But even this one, standing next to his food, are you kidding me, right? You know, I didn't realize how